Yeah, don't forget about the 2 towels out here. And don't forget about the 2 towels out here, honey.
As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards.
Yeah, don't give a shit.
I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room.
Dante, turn off the water. That's gonna be a long shower, buddy.
I just wanted to go back. To Dana. to my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Dante, get out.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Leori. No! Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone?
Honey, I'm recording right now, sweetie. Maya, I'm recording a game right now. Give me a little bit. I'll let you play, okay?
No. I'm not playing that game.
I need to find them. Better start looking.
Maya, I am recording right now, honey. Maya, I am recording. Maya, I need like 5 minutes.
Leori. Shion. Damn it.
You're mine! Enough now! Double demon fang! You're finished! Here I come! Raining slash! Here I come! Orochi's fury! Orochi's fury! Here I come! No escape! My turn! Orochi's fury!
Dante, let out the water and get out, buddy, please.
It's on! Slap the shock! You're mine! Orochi's fury!
Alvin?
Rinwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleland. Kisara and La are already there.
Rinwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Golron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
Dante, get out, please.
I think Pluto senses an owl around here.
Right, here goes! Take this! I'm knocked up!
Dante, get out.
Here I come! You're mine! Struck! Raging Struck!
The enemy here's on it too.
We'll soon see about that.
Now! I'm ready!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a...
Speaking of Thistleland, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
Come on, Dante. Now.
again! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done
I
for.
don't know.
Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah. And now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell
Make
you
sure you
guys
put a ball
first.
up on. And make sure you pick up those 2 towels.
I got my memory back.
What are you doing?
Daddy, can I have candy?
No candy.
I'm hungry. Can I have cereal?
Incredible!
Man, what are you so hungry for?
For cereal?
So, what did
Why?
you remember?
Because
Are
I'm
you able to
super
tell us now?
hungry.
Give the man some space, Laura.
Ask Anna Maya, please.
Bestie, can I have cereal?
Inside this egg. Let's do it.
I'm super hungry.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Click here to answer and hatch your own pet on Adapted Mind. Come on,
Go on.
you got this. Correct.
I was abducted from Dana.
You know that making mistakes
I was told if I ever wanted to return home,
is rude.
I'd have to cooperate.
Solve your problems
So-
yourself.
So that's what I did.
Parents, on Adapted Mind, a real teacher explains each problem your child misses, so they can learn all by themselves.
Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
Wahoo! We
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
could use a little
No.
customizing. Click
They
here
kept me
to
locked
earn
in a
and
strange
customize your
facility.
own cool pets on Adapted
They
Mind.
experimented on me,
Hurry!
like I was nothing more than an animal.
Chance.
There were others, but
Wait! Oh,
only I survived.
Get down here, you! I gotta check what he's been eating.
Of course, I wasn't really
so
a
much for
king.
hatching with me.
The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest
I
slave.
Pets on Adapted
Wait, we
Mind.
don't have any more blue milk, so
The only
here's
reason I
where we're going to...
Was because my
So-
body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
Grandpa just went going on
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign.
got some more blue milk. And then come
It
back.
all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Milk. We didn't add any more, so she went there.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power?
Went back to the
Just what
house.
exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
Get ready for bed.
And I went seal, and we didn't have milk.
They said it was for something called the Spirit
Whatever.
Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came.
Doesn't at all. God damn it, who was
As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
It's not you. It's not you. It's not you. It's a snitch, dude. It's a snitch. Alright. So I got a lot of people
So if
talking
what
about.
you're saying about being on Lenegus is
I
true,
know you're
then maybe you
either the
really
big
did meet
Texan
Shion.
guy,
After all,
one of the
you said you
twins,
recognized her from somewhere,
the
right?
old-
But
the
Shion
fucking
said she's
queen.
never seen him before.
Fuck.
How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegus. It was Nayori.
I thought you had to do all of this. This is so weird. Okay.
She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. She
I'll
was the one I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden?
Wait, so this Nayori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Coincidental,
No.
isn't it?
The general's fucking car insurance.
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Oh no, there's so many statues on there.
Imeris?
statues around here.
As in Shion
Many
Imeris?
statues.
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
I don't like banana bread.
You don't like eating
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt.
Tastes terrible. What's that sound?
After what I did on Lenicus. Over the lives I took.
Lies? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of the spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenicus was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Maora there, weeping.
Ready to play? Ready to go. Now we have to do all 4 missions in 4 minutes with 13 minutes.
I'm sorry.
Now you'll be able to figure out who I am.
I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenicus? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
Titty head, bird head. Everybody knows about the titty head, bird head.
I wonder.
Hot chicken head. Gotta love it.
In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenicus, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana,
It's a dingle dangle.
more than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
Yeah. Technically, by Grandpa's rule, that means Dante should go listen to the radio on the car. Because the radio on the car is electronic.
The car is electronic.
That's
Don't
right.
go anywhere. Don't stay home.
Pretty
I mean,
much.
if you guys don't want them all,
antique
bring that
human
up.
being.
Like, you can't have the radio on because that's electronic.
Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen,
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop!
You know?
Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
But from now on, I'm not fucking telling anybody I'm going anywhere. I'm just gonna go. Because what should have been a $20 trip turned out to be $100.
$100.
Right?
$100.
Yeah, that trip was $100.
But not this, but what those videos.
Listen,
I just wanted to
what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
I love you, Anna.
what about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
So good. So totally cute. Looks like little mini baby puddles. Totally. Still getting weird. I got another one of these little juicy drop pops, but look at how this one's shaped. So again, it's got like liquid candy in it that you can just totally just drizzle into your mouth. So here we go. Look at that weird shaped pin. You can actually see the liquid candy on the inside of this little green swirly on both sides.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue?
Oh, it's very sour. That's a very sour apple. Totally sour. Hey, look at this.
What do the others think?
I found. It says color your mouth. See, actually color your mouth.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I'd never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for
Make
letting
sure
me
you
know.
guys don't have a TV on tomorrow when they come in.
Please, no thanks are necessary.
What?
The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Sante's getting stressed out because of Grandpa.
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I
Well,
wanted to
she's
get
gonna get
back
an
to
earful.
Dana and my people. Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense.
What are you doing?
But even then,
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
And I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Elfin. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alfin, so the hell are you. But if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
Figure this out. Run. I think I'm lost already. Yes, okay, that was a dead end. That's a dead end. Okay, now we're in the red. Okay, we're making our way through the rainbow. Okay, now we're actually work. Dead end here. Red, orange, yellow, red.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
That milk's awesome.
Alphen,
Anna,
are
where
you
you
gonna
at?
go rescue Shion or what?
Come here.
What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened.
Anna, come here.
And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
This is how I want to ban
No,
you.
I'm serious.
He gets
What's
grounded
gotten
for a
into you,
week
man?
because he got
Just
onto
give me
the
the word
laptop
and I'll
in
beat
school.
some sense into you if that's what it takes.
And was playing the game.
Now I'm gonna ask you this once and only once.
Maybe he was done
Are you
with his
serious
work.
about rescuing
I'm sure
Shion or
the rest of
not?
the story.
What's
Maybe
it
he
gonna
got done
be,
with his
Alvin?
work he was planning on doing. Forgot to
What
ask
do you
permission
think?
to
Of course
take
I
it
want to
away.
rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
That's
So
my
then
goal.
quit griping and do it
You
already!
see my point though, honey. This is why I do not like Grandpa. Because I was only going to go in there. I was going to buy the mask. That's an extra 12. And then that, those, the pens were 30 bucks. I thought they were 20, but they were 30.
Whatever happened
So
in the
that's
past has
Grandpa was
nothing to
looking
do
around,
with
but Grandpa was
Shion.
like, what about this?
There's still
What
so
about
much.
this?
That's saying you didn't see him offer to pay for anything, did you?
So much for
No,
the
and he's like, the
inspiring
only thing I
elephant
picked
world.
out is this.
He could be a pain
I didn't
sometimes.
pick out anything.
Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alvin. I believe in you.
That's why I don't take people with me when I go shopping, because guess what Daddy does? I go in, I get what we need, I get out. Don't I do that, Anna?
It's not like you go in there for a pack of paper clips and you walk out with a whole fish.
Alvin! There you are!
What is it?
We got
Zoogles, that's what!
Friday,
They're almost at the
Saturday,
village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
Where?
Carney.
That
Where are they doing it?
sounds bad.
Jilla's having surgery, so they're
Can
going to
you
be up there
fight?
for 2 days.
No shame in bowing out if
Maybe
you're not
they'll
up
get some
for it.
fighting. That's what I'm
Kisara's
actually on
right.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
You don't want to go overdoing it.
But you're gonna have to go to school. You're probably gonna have to read, and I'll take you in the morning.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
Maya's probably gonna have to miss it.
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
You're gonna have to take the bus home.
Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
It just pisses me off. Because I guarantee you, when Mark and Kelly have them watch their kids, they're not gonna ground their kids for stupid shit.
I don't, they're not gonna go in the rest of this and go, oh yeah, your kid broke your TV. The kid's okay, he can go get it. We gave him a lollipop for breaking your TV.
I don't think they ever grounded you.
What? Grandpa always calls Dante. He says, stop acting like a girl. So Grandpa calls Dante.
Look sharp, people.
Like,
If you don't act
Stop acting like this. You sound like a girl.
fast,
And it
they're
will
going to
piss
get
me
into the
off is
village.
when